Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my third video on transport costing, Unit 3 for 4th Sem BCom students of Tumkur University. I am Ranjitha.B.R, Assistant Professor in Commerce, Government First Grade College, Koratagere. Today, in this session, I am going to explain problems and solution under transport costing. Now, problem is on your screen. I will explain the problem and treatment of elements of cost while preparing operating cost sheet. So carefully watch the video. With this some introduction, now I am going to start the session with the problem number 6. In this problem, Ms. Shilpa owns a fleet of taxis and the following information is available from the records maintained by her. Number of taxis are 10. Cost of each taxi is Rs 20,000. Salary of a manager is Rs 600 per month. Salary of accountant Rs 500 per month. Salary of cleaner Rs 200 per month. Salary of mechanic Rs 400 per month. Garage rent Rs 600 per month. Insurance premium is 5% per annum. Annual tax Rs 600 per taxi. Driver salary Rs 200 per month per taxi. Annual repair Rs 1000 per taxi. Total life of a taxi is about 2 lakh kilometer. A taxi runs in all 3000 kilometer in a month, of which 30% it runs empty. Petrol consumption is 1 liter for 10 kilometers at Rs 11.80 per liter. Oil and other sundries are Rs 5 per 100 kilometer. So they are asking you to calculate the cost of running a taxi per kilometer. So in this problem, we have to calculate running a taxi, cost of running a taxi per kilometer. So one taxi cost of running we have to calculate. This problem is given for the 10 taxis and the insurance premium given on the basis of 5% per annum. Annual tax, annual repair are given per yearly basis. So some information are given on a per month and some information is given per annum. So idana navu neatagi observe madkolbeku, and the while calculating the depreciation, life of a taxi is given, not the life of years. So it is 2 lakhs kilometer, and the taxi, a single taxi runs a 3000 kilometer in a month, of which 30% it runs empty. So effective kilometers is not the 3000 minus 30% of 3000. So it comes to 2100. So effective kilometer is only 2100 kilometer. So let me explain this problem with some working notes. The number of taxis I already explained, it is 10. The number of kilometers run in a month is 3000 kilometers per taxi. A single taxi runs 3000 kilometers, but effective kilometers run is not the 3000 because it runs 30% empty. So 3000 minus 30% of 3000, that is 900. So effective kilometers run is only 2100 kilometers. So how we have to calculate depreciation? So depreciation per taxi per kilometer equals, the formula is cost minus scrap divided by life. So cost of the taxi, single taxi's cost is Rs 20,000. No scrap values given. Life, it is 2 lakhs kilometers. So 20,000 divided by 2 lakh is Rs 0.1 per kilometer. So depreciation per taxi on kilometer run equals 1 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಗೆ 0.1 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಅದು 3000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಫಾರ್ 3000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸಿಗೆ ₹300 ಪರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಶೀಟನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಮಂತ್ ಎಂಡ್. ಸೊ 1 ಮಂತ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಶೀಟನ್ನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ದೆನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ ಮಂತ್ ಪರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋವಂಥದ್ದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಟೋಟಲಿ ₹600 ಪರ್ ಮಂತ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 600 ಪರ್ ಮಂತ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಕಾರ್ಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 10 ಕಾರ್ಸ್. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಕಾರಿಗೆ, ಸೊ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಗೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೊ 600 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 10 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ₹60. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆಂಟ್ 500 per month for 10 taxis. For single taxi 500 divided by 10, that is 50. Salary of a cleaner 200 divided by 10, ₹20. Salary of a mechanic 400 for 10 taxis, and then single taxi it is ₹40. Insurance, it is 5% per annum. On which basis you are calculating insurance? Insurance should be calculated on the cost of a taxi. So single taxi cost to 20,000. ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ 5% ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ that is 1,000. That is per annum. ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 1,000. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಪರ್ ಮಂತಿಗೆ 1,000 divided by 12, that is 83.33. Then annual tax, that is 600 per taxi per annum. ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ₹600 ಪರ್ ಆನಮ್ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಪರ್ ಮಂತಿಗೆ 600 divided by 12, it is ₹50. Garage rent ₹600 for 10 taxis, so ₹60 is per taxi. Driver salary 200 per month per taxi. ಸೊ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿ 200 per month per ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಗೆ 200, ಸೊ 200 ಅನ್ನೇ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ are ₹563.33 per taxi. Now come to the variable charges, that is depreciation per taxi. Refer to the working note. We have calculated there, that is 0.1 per kilometer ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ 0.1 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಬೈ 3,000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್. ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿ ರನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು 3,000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಗೆ. ಸೊ 0.1 into 3,000, we got ₹300. Then repairs 1,000 per taxi per annum. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಗೆ 1,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ 83.33. ಸೊ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ 10 kilometers per liter. 1 ಲೀಟರ್ಗೆ 10 kilometers ರನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು 3,000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೀಟರ್ ಬೇಕಾಯಿತು? ಸೊ 3,000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 10. 1 ಲೀಟರ್ಗೆ 10 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗೋದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೀಟರ್ಸು? 300 ಲೀಟರ್ಸು. 1 ಲೀಟರ್ನ ಕಾಸ್ಟು 11.80 ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ 300 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈಡ್ ಬೈ 11.80, ಸೊ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 3,540. ದೆನ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ₹5 per 100 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ 1 ಲೀಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಯಿಲಿಗೆ 100 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ರನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಂತೆ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು 3,000. ಸೊ 3,000 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 100 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ 30 ಲೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಆಯಿಲು. 1 ಲೀಟರ್ನ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್, ಆಯಿಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟು ₹5. ಸೊ 30 into 5, that is 150. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ is 4,073.33. So therefore total operating cost. Fixed charges plus variable charges are rupees 4,636.66. So now we are coming for the calculation of cost of running a taxi per kilometer. This is what they ask in the problem. So cost of running a taxi per kilometer can be calculated by applying this formula, that is total cost divided by total effective kilometer run. So total cost as per the operating cost sheet just now we have calculated, that is 4,636.66. Total effective kilometer run, that is 2,100, because the taxis are run for 3,000 kilometers, but 30% is empty. So 3,000 minus 30% of 3,000, that is 2,100. So therefore, cost of running a taxi, a single taxi per kilometer, single kilometer, is rupees 2.21 per kilometer. Move on to the next problem. Work out, this is the problem number 7. So work out in an appropriate cost sheet and find the unit cost, that is per passenger kilometer, for the year 2019-20 for a fleet of passenger buses run by a transport company. The following information extracted from its books. 5 passenger buses of rupees 50,000, rupees 1,20,000, rupees 45,000, rupees 55,000 and rupees 80,000 respectively. So cost of the each 5 buses are given. Next, yearly depreciation on vehicle is 20% of cost. Annual repair charges, maintenance and spare parts are 80% of depreciation. Wages of 10 drivers at rupees 100 per month. Wages of 20 cleaners at rupees 50 per month. Director fees rupees 400 per month. Office establishment rupees 1,000 per month. License and taxes at rupees 1,000 per month. Realization by sale of old tires and tubes rupees 3,200 for every 6 months. Yearly rate of interest is 4% on capital. Diesel expense per annum is rupees 20,000. 900 passengers were carried over 1,600 kilometers during the year. Rent of 6 garages at rupees 50 each per month. So this is the problem. They're asking you to calculate unit cost, that is per passenger kilometer. So this is the transport company who owns 5 passenger buses. Costs are given. Then depreciation, the rate of depreciation is given. And the annual repair charges, maintenance and the spare parts are dependent on the depreciation. What the depreciation you get, on that depreciation you have to calculate 80%. Then wages of 10 drivers. In the transport company, 10 drivers are working. Each driver getting rupees 100 per month. And the wages of 20 cleaners, rupees 50. Then realization. This is very important in this problem. Realization by sale of old tires and tubes, rupees 3,200 for every 6 months. See, every expenses are given, but this is not the expenditure, this is the income. The transport company incurs all other expenses, but it realizes by sale of old tires and tubes, rupees 3,200 for every 6 months. So per annum, 2 times it is getting 3,200, 3,200. So annually it is getting 6,400 by selling the old tires and tubes. It is the income. Then interest on capital, diesel expenses, and the buses runs totally 1,600 kilometers by carrying 900 passengers. So let me move on to the solution of the problem. So I'm directly prepared the operating cost sheet. So element of cost, observe one thing, we are preparing this operating cost sheet for the year 2019-20. In the previous problem, we prepared it for a month. Now we are preparing it for the year, complete year. Okay. So come to the fixed charges. Depreciation we have to calculate. Previous problem, depreciation we taken it as variable expense, variable charges. Now we are treating it as the fixed charges. Why it is so? Because here they given the rate, fixed rate of depreciation. In the previous problem, they given life of a life as in kilometers. So when the taxis moves or runs, the depreciation charges will be calculated. If it is not running, then no depreciation. So it is based on the running miles, running kilometer. So it is taken as a variable charges. Now they given the fixed charge, fixed rate of depreciation. So we are taking it as fixed charges. So depreciation is 20%. So totally it is by adding up 5 buses cost, it comes to 3,50,000. So 20% on 3,50,000, it is 70,000. Wages, 100 rupees for 10 drivers for a year. So multiplied by 12. Per month 100 rupees. So how many drivers? 10. So multiplied by 10 for year multiplied by 12. So it is 12,000. In the same manner we calculated cleaners wages. 50 multiplied by 20 cleaners multiplied by 12. So 12,000. Director fees. So single director. So that is why 400 multiplied by 12. That is 4,800. Office establishment 1,000 per month. So multiply by 12. 12,000. License and taxes 1,000 per month. So 12,000 per annum. Interest on capital 4% per annum. So interest on capital we have to calculate on cost of bus. So 3,50,000 into 4%, so 14,000. Garage rent 50 for 6 garages. So 50 into 6 multiplied by 12, 3,600. So total of fixed charges are rupees 1,40,400. Then the variable charges, annual repair charges, it is dependent on depreciation. So it is 80% of depreciation. So 70,000 is the depreciation. So 80% on 70,000, it is 56,000. Diesel expenses 20,000. So total variable charges, that is 76,000. Therefore total operating cost per annum, it is 2,16,400. But this is not the total operating cost now, because in this problem there's some realization, some income is getting by the transport company. So we have to deduct that income. So less income from scrap, 3,200 for every 6 months. So per annum it is 6,400. So net operating cost is rupees 2,10,000. So we have to calculate cost per passenger per kilometer. Before calculating this, we have to calculate total kilometers. But In this problem, they're given the total kilometer. So we need not to calculate once again. That is 1600 kilometers. Then what is the total passenger kilometer? As you know, the formula total kilometer multiplied by passengers multiplied by operating capacity. So total kilometer is 1600, passengers 900 passengers as the problem specified, but they're not telling the operating capacity. So we assume it has 100%. It has as a 100%. So therefore 1600 multiplied by 900 into 100%, it comes to 14,40,000 passenger kilometers. Therefore, cost per passenger per kilometer equals net operating cost divided by total passenger kilometer. So as per the operating cost sheet, we got 2,10,000 as net operating cost and total passenger kilometer is 14,40,000. Therefore, cost per passenger per kilometer is rupees 0.1458. With this problem, the totally 2 problems are solved now. So now I want you to practice. So practice makes man perfect. 5 problems for you to practice. So those problems are on your screen. With these problems, I'm concluding this chapter. Hope you find this video useful. Keep practicing. I given totally 5 problems for your practice. Practice them. Write down the problem in your notes and calculate and send me the answers. Be focused. Stay safe. Stay at home. Thank you. Thank you very much.